Morning, guys. It's 8:42 a.m. and here you can see my living room window. Look how well the sun covers all of the cattleyas in this window. At this time of the day, morning, yeah. The horse. Yeah. In today's video, I'm gonna cover a couple of spotlights that I remember and that I've seen amongst my collection. Now when all of the plants are indoors again. From the balcony. Except for Cymbidium ice cascade and Coelogene cristata. Yeah, and that other plant, Agapanthus. Yep. All right, let's see how warm it is. Yeah, it's still about 10 degrees Celsius, but yeah, during nighttime it really gets down to a couple of degrees above zero. So it was high time that I brought them indoors. Look at this plant. Really does not know which direction, and I almost do not know in which direction to show her to you guys. It's the Psychopsis mariposa 3 lips. It's a second round, so she had a flower before. When that one dropped, she created yet another one there. So she blooms very reliably and sequentially, always. But she's got a tendency of twisting the flower to any direction she pleases, so one blooming is not like the other. Yes. And what is this? This is not an orchid. No, it's not. Yeah, this one is, but not this one. It's Epiphyllum occipitalum. Yeah, the one they call Queen of the Night, or Princess of the Night. Finally found a good sized one. This one is also, this leaf also, stem as they call it, also belongs to that plant. So it took a couple of attempts for me to buy at the marketplace, the Swedish one, the Swedish version of eBay, to get this good sized one. So have 2 more or even 3 more. First attempt, as I said. Yeah, Grecums in here again. Sitting. A natural spot. This one is growing huge. Too bad with the flowers, though. And this is the lovely, very large Iberneum. It's growing good roots. Still sitting in its bark and growth stones. This gorgeous one. Very good sized. And I also have this crestwood, which utterly refuses to bloom for me. So, but I figure one day. It's not very easy to find this good sized and grecoid orchid out there. So I mean, what's the point in selling her for about €15 such? No, I might as well just keep her and see what happens. Yes. But they are thirsty. They're grecoid orchids, as you can see. This Whitman purchase, look at the roots. It wasn't long ago I thoroughly watered her. this Wichtii from Wickman. So good soak, dip water later on today, or perhaps after I'm finished filming. Here's yet another Angrecum. The one with a very difficult name for me to recall. Angrecum ebuneum xerophyllum. This one should grow a bit smaller, as you can see, than the original ebuneum. But yeah, I do not see any spikes. But maybe one day. Yeah. You better keep the spirits high. Yeah, what else do you have in the area? Ah, today. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think I forgot to film my Epidendrum nocturnum for you guys, as it blooms, I mean, profusely. Yeah, all of the times. So I just figured, well, I'm going to film her later on. And then suddenly she stopped creating buds. But here's yet another one, yeah. So, you can see, she's a beauty. But I can't say that she's highly fragrant, not even at night times. And I haven't, no, no, I haven't discovered that yet, that plant, so. What else do we have amongst my collection worth mentioning? Yeah, here's the Vanda, the first time blooming. This one with a very difficult name, yeah. I shouldn't complain about the Xerophyllum. All right, I can't even get the tag up. Okay, Vanda, Haracana, Chachenko, yeah. And let's see now. No, there's no insects. She's here. She's blooming for the very first time. I had her now for, I think, 2 years. First I thought these markings were thrips, but they aren't. Opens up like this, yeah. It really resembles the Foetida, which I also got in my Millsborough cabinet, a species. So I bet the Foetida is one of his parents, yeah, in a family tree somewhere. But I really like this one. It's a lovely pink color here, very, very diluted pink, light pink. I don't know if it catches it now, with only flashlights on this morning sun. It's not the best time of the day to film, but otherwise I will be too tired in the evening after the lights goes out. I've been planning on filming for a couple of days now, but I just couldn't know. But anyways, it's a lovely thing. And I have yet another one. This one you've seen in bloom before in my collection. It's also a difficult name. Everything's difficult this morning. Vanda Crown Fox Golden Dawn. Bloomed for, yeah, I don't know for how many months in a row she bloomed, but there were a couple. And now she's blooming again. So all they really needed was a little bit of good summer lights, sitting nearby, very nearby the window, receiving natural sunlight. Yes, obviously. Here's the spike on the Stephanilan, Orchidopsis stephaniala, smashing very, very solid red, you can see. Here's something else. It's the Volksgiara Carnival Rio, or Bellara if you so will. Yes. Still opening up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 flowers. Yeah, that's just about what she normally produces. I think she's a once a year bloomer. Yeah. No. I don't know. She's lovely. And this beauty that I bought at, where's the tag? Never remember its name without the tag. Where on earth did I put the tag? It's somewhere in my apartment, I guess. But it's almost going over now, so high time to film her again. That is a smashing yellow color, very bright. She still got one bud, so yes. But she keeps on falling out from a pot. I mean, I need to repot her. She looks very dehydrated, so hopefully she won't rot. That's my experience on these guys. When it starts to shrivel up like this. Yes. That was the reason I bought this one. She got good pseudobulbs, so yeah, I need to repot her today. Yeah, that's life. And this one, yes, in bloom for the very first time, BC Yellow Bird. So that's more like it. I order film during night time in the future from now on. Look at this BC Yellow Bird. She's adorable. One single flower, but still adorable, I think. And some of the stuff started to blast as buds here lately, after I brought a couple of plants indoors and put next to them, more or less. But here's a chief berry, cattleya, still out. Now it's been more than 2 weeks, so and the thrips doesn't get to her. Always a large size cattleya flowers the thrips likes the most. So hooray. Oh, no, not hooray, but yeah, you know what I mean. Here, I think we better be quick. It's going over. No, I forgot to film. Alright, I've been sick. Yeah, I've been homesick from work, so I haven't had the strength to film in time. Alright, Brassicatlia Amososa Mickey Mouse. I thought this would be her very best blooming. Why today? Anyways, she started to create spikes. You can see from that one, the buds blasted, and now the blasting on this growth as well. Don't like it really. Don't know why. But yeah, I'm not going to investigate in it any further. I mean, sometimes that happens. Yeah, naturally, it's alright. But it's a lovely one. Beautiful. Look at this one. Renanthera calsum. Extremely high. Renanthera plant. It's a hybrid. And it even created a kiki to the side. Or two, as a matter of fact, in case some other plant at some point decides to die. Look at the root tips. Red. Beautiful. Resembles the color of the flowers. There are going to be several flowers. Very nice. I'm really looking forward to see that one. What else is there to see? Yeah, this was a nice discovery. On my Lockhart or Sturdii species. The braid-like stems, I would call them. Look, she reblooms from the same place, or places, I might add. I see more and more for each day. And no. She blooms even from new canes and old ones. That's a bonus. With tiny, tiny, tiny flowers. But they are cute, really cute. And here we have Zico Marguerite variety, Jiangsu Glory. Yeah. Oncidium Zico Marguerite Jiangsu Glory. Coming out with a couple of spikes. This is beautiful. Here's a new purchase. No, it's not a new one, but had it for 6 months. Cattleya is in Blue Lady Red Beauty. Is this a spike? looks like that. It's gonna be, yeah, it looks like there's gonna be flowers maybe. Perhaps, let's wait some more time, but it looks lovely. Yeah, and hopefully this time around the buds won't blast at this stage on my BLC Yen Corona Green Genius. Something else interesting to see. Yeah, a first time bloomer. Bulbophyllum Frosty Eye. Old Rulke purchase. Yeah, on the still. Around the business under the name Rulke. Look, bud comes out like this. Buds. I'm not sure what this little cluster of buds will or is going to turn out to. It's going to be very interesting to see. A couple of days. Yeah, of course. This lovely cattleya orchid. Again, last time she bloomed was in March. Now it's October. Beginning of October. Cattleya whitey cerulean. I bet there's been some, thrip damage. Even to this one. But there's yet another one here. And I think there's might be something down there. So, but last time she bloomed for a very long time, and she didn't have any thrips on her flowers. No damage. But she's gorgeous and so scented. Beautifully scented. Mildly, I would say. Phalaenopsis. The Speciosa times equestris never seems to cease blooming for us. On the same spikes all of the times. See how the spikes are extending. Almost for each week. Look how many times this plant's been flowering from the same stems. Yes. This gorgeous one. Joy Fairy Tale Pyloric. Still out. Mickey Moke Joy Bear Queen 774. Still out. Fal Yapon Good Boy times Belina Roth. Yeah, there's a funny thing. This Phalaenopsis Sogo, Vivian Sogo. The spike I broke, I snapped. Look, it branches. And in addition to that one, she creates another one. There! So, I'm happy. But I have other stuff down here to show you guys. There's so much in bloom, but so many good things happening right now. My Phalaenopsis schilleriana. A spike. How on earth am I supposed to film underneath here? That is a long spike now. Surprised that a healthy plant like this wouldn't bloom. I have a couple of more things to show you guys. But first, I'm going to do a close-up on this one. Lockartia. Yeah, but down here. This amazing plant. Which one, you might ask? It's this one. Look. Bulbophyllum Mostercianum. She's still got a flower intact. So I can show you guys. But look how many spikes. This is yet another one I forgot to. I did a shorts video on her not long ago. So I just figured, well, I filmed this gal enough. But look. Ever since she's been producing at least 4 spikes with blooms. And now, a new one there, another one there. So she just keeps on going. This bit of lights really serves her. So, yes. And what else? Yeah, this white Vanda, this bike. It's a huge one. And this one's starting to open up today. After 7.5 years. It is RSC Apogee Jade. Something like that, as I broke the tag. And here, RSC CM White, the best. Is also on his way, cracking this sheet open. Any second now. So, look. So this purple changes to the edges as well. If you read about it, they say that's an indication the plant itself receiving lower temperatures. Yeah, I can assure you guys that this one did get lower temperatures, down to under 10 degrees on a couple of occasions. So yeah, that's only correct. 9:56 a.m. Look how fast it goes. Now it's 1:48 p.m. It's a time lapse. 3:42 p.m. And yeah, it suddenly dawned on me why this one's variety is called Jade. Yeah, Jade is a color green, which normally refers to gemstones. Yes, I'll be back. 8:16 p.m. Almost opened. I think this might be the last sequence for today. I'm going to continue working on her tomorrow. I need to see her fully open, at least one of the flowers. Yeah. 10 a.m. the day after. Now, this is as good as it can get. Measures about 13.3 centimeters. Yeah. And it surely is green. This beautiful gap. This little one coming on. And there's some kind of frame or little darker lining here to the little hood. And purple tinges to the edges. Where's frilly? Just like this one. CM White the best. Also very, very similar in a way. Opens up a bit more greenish. Fades into pure white with a smashing yellow center. Whilst this one is light green with a bit darker green center. So, they're both small sized plants, but still the flowers differs. Hopefully this one will be out for a long time, considering the fact that I waited 7.5 years for it to give me these two blooms. Tell me what you think about them in the comment section below. Well, we can't miss this one. Can you see the black shading inside the sheath? Can you? BLC Gazelle Bunchen. I think that one was or is a supermodel lady somewhere. Look, it's gonna be a first time blooming for this one. I had the same variety before, so I replaced it, with this one, which I thought wouldn't be as bloom willing as my other one, but I proved me wrong. Yes, it's great. In here, we can't miss these flowers, can we? Look, what a glorious spike it is. She's got a marvelous scent as well. Here's the poor Renanthera Monachica going over. Yeah, a marvelous scent. Not too strong, not too faint, not too spicy. She's just perfect. This gorgeously growing plant, just sitting in charcoal and grows, and gravel, as a matter of fact. It's the second time blooming. I must say that this blooming is more dense and deeper in colour than the first blooming she had about 1 year ago. This beautiful Vutipanara Mannonia, a hybrid. It's an amazing plant. And I was whining about my Tolumnias not creating any spikes. Yeah, everything happens so slowly. And that I only had one Tolumnia that bloomed for me. This one, Gyrec Sahara. And the next time I checked, I saw that the Gyrec Flyer Lion, or Gyrec Lion maybe, started to create a spike. And they create the spikes very fast as well. About 1.5 weeks ago I saw this spike emerging. Now she's almost starting to open. And you can tell this must be the right variety, the lion, yellow one, with some brown. Beautiful. And as I looked, there's another spike on my Tolumnia red spread. That one I've been longing for. I had a red spread before and killed it off. And I saw this one's development. I wasn't all that impressed. So I never thought this one would bloom. But now she is going to bloom. So, and as I looked further, I saw Gyrec Pink Lady, the one with the white flowers. Oh, now it's getting really difficult to film. Yeah, it's also creating a spike. So I started to look a bit more closely. I saw a spike. This one to the corner as well. So it blooms at the same time. Gyrec Firm Brown Derby. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's another spike. Spotted now. And also the Tolumnia Gyrec Rainbow Strawberry. Can you imagine, guys? What's going on here? It's spreading, really. The hormones. Probably 5 new spikes. So now 6 out of 10 have been a spike. That's great. That's great. So now the lights went on. And it looks very, very, very green. So, yeah, sheath. Now, the more I look, the more I see. I love my growing area for the moment. And a very quick look at my kitchen area here. Sedenii, Fragipedium sedenii, still out. Look how many buds it's been producing. It keeps on and on and on. An incredible plant. A massive spike. Stem. Yes. And this one you already seen. But let's see now. Before I forget it. Look. Specerianum. Paphiopedilum specerianum hybrid, it says. But it surely resembles the species. Very much. So maybe just made the species a bit more resilient, a bit more strong. That's one way of doing it. I've heard. That one looks sad, so it won't open. I don't think so. Well, maybe. No. Maybe I cracked the spike. Yeah, it looks red. Must have happened. But this one is gorgeous. And the white lady, turns out the smaller the flower bud, the more likely it is to create sequential flower buds. You can see, we've been talking about that a lot of times. So now here's a living proof of it. Well, the white lady, or shall we say, Rose Dawn hybrid, as it says on the tag. And this one turns out to be a single flower. Not a sequential one, you can tell already, but it's larger. I think it's larger than it's ever been before. This one's flowers. There's this gorgeous little white frame around the sail. But it's a no-name hybrid, unfortunately. But yeah, I was a bit unlucky again. No, with my Oranges citrata. I'm showing you guys this black spike. It wasn't black then, but yeah, some time ago. But I never showed you guys any flowers. So why is that? Yeah, it died. But it rapidly started to create 2 new spikes. Just most recently saw them. Spotted them. So maybe this time around we'll be more lucky. Yes? And Paphipetalum coccineum. Look. Now we can call this one a reliable bloomer. Wanna see? That's great. I have several other things in bloom, but I can't go through all of them. And this video will be 2 hours. Yeah. Alright. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. And we should talk soon. Bye bye guys. I love you all.